In this video, we're going to talk about the difference between an independent variable and a dependent variable. So, independent variable is one typically represented by x that makes up the domain of a function. So, this variable can be measured on its own. Typically, it's some unit of time, like days, months, hours. Could also be something like temperature. And the dependent variable, which is typically y, makes up the range in the situation. These values are called the dependent variable because they are measured, or the values depend on a different variable. So if we're measuring the height of a rocket that shot up in the air, the time that it takes for the rocket to go up and back down to the ground, that time could be measured on its own. Okay, so that's the independent variable. And the height of the rocket can also be measured on its own, but the height of the rocket depends on how long it's been since it was launched. Okay, so if we're graphing that relation between the two, the height depends on the time it's been in the air. So another example, the average rainfall per month, and this is just for spring months, March, April, May. We've got March, April, and May all having different measures of rainfall. And thinking about which one is the independent variable and which was the dependent variable. March, April, and May, different months, those are all examples of measurement with time. And March, April, and May, those are values that can be measured on their own. It's always going to rotate through each month of the year. But the amount of rainfall per month, in this case, depends on which month we're in. So the months represent the independent variable, and the amount of rainfall represents the dependent variable.